Speaking of coming back, we had a one more match from Christian on Raw this week. Not a name I was expecting to see. We did see him on Raw last week, but I never expected to see him in the ring again. So he comes out, confronts Orton. Orton kind of bodes him into doing one more match unsanctioned because he's not technically medically cleared. And he accepted later on in the show. So obviously it wasn't really much of a match. It was more of an angle than anything with Orton, hitting the, or rather Ric Flair coming out, hitting the low blow. He's not managing Orton. I would rather just have Orton lay out Flair with the RKO too, just to show that he's a piece of shit. But I guess they didn't want to take away from the Christian thing, so I get it. Orton doing the punt once again. Love that the punt is back. Kicks Christian right in the head. Clearly Christian took 0 bumps, so I really do think he's actually done and that he's not medically cleared, which is why they did what they did here. And Orton goes over in a matter of a minute and, puts Christian out to pasture. I thought this was easily the best thing on Raw all night, kind of teasing what Christian would do. Will he, won't he? And then the reveal, and then he gets one final match finally. Doesn't just kind of ride off into the sunset quietly like he did 6 years ago. He got an official last match, and I thought it was really well done. So what were your thoughts, RJ, on the whole Christian-Orton saga on Raw this week?
It was definitely the best thing on the show. It was nice to see Christian back, and like you said, like the whole angle they ran. Don't really get why Flair had any involvement. It's just kind of random. But,
yeah.
But like I said, I think it would have been nice if after he punted Christian, he fucking RKO'd Ric Flair as well. Like you said, just to prove he's a fucking piece of shit and just make people hate him even more. But I think it was very well done. Like you said, it's kind of, like I said, Randy's been doing great work lately, and I think it just kind of helps him solidify it, just like you said, as a fucking dickhead. And he's definitely the best heel right now in the company. So I mean, get more heat on the guy. Maybe next week he punch Ric Flair in the head or RKO Charlotte. I don't know. Do something.
Yeah.
Punch Charlotte in the head. I mean, I honestly don't give a shit. I would love that. So that would be good shit. So we'll see what happens. But I just want them to keep portraying him as like a fucking conniving dick.
Punch Charlotte in the head, he says.
Punt Charlotte in the head.
Oh, punch, even better. Punch Charlotte in the head.
She wants to face the men. Okay, give her a nice punt in the head.
Hey, listen, I think that would lead her. I think that would lead him to getting cheered more than anything. So I don't know if that's a good idea.
That's possible.
Anyway, no, I thought this was great. I really like that. Yeah, just keep on having him do, sinister shit. I thought this was awesome. He is doing great work right now. Probably the best work he's done. God, I mean, when he was a face early on, he was white hot. I mean, like in early 2010, when he first won that championship, like in Chicago, Night of Champions, I watched the shows. That's how I remember. The guy was really popular. But before that, I would have to go back to like 2009, when he was feuding with the McMahons. And yeah, we had seen him in Triple H before, but no one really cared because he was like RKOing Stephanie. He like made out with her on like when she was knocked out. He punted Shane. He punted Vince. And it was great. It was really well done. And I think that was over a decade ago. So the authority shit was bad. In the Wyatt feud, like actually, you know what? The Wyatt stuff early on was really well done when he first joined them. Him and the Wyatt family was great, and then it took a turn for the worst. As soon as he turned on Wyatt, he burned down his house and turned into a complete asshole. Even though he was a babyface still, and he had the gender matches. Oh God, that was terrible. But anyway, so yeah, this has been great work from Orton. I'm hoping to see him. I don't want to see him back in the WWE title picture, but it does make sense. And him and McIntyre would be great. So maybe he doesn't win the title per se. I don't want to see McIntyre lose to Orton of all people, but you never know. So anyway, I thought that was really good.